So TIT Jam is a week-long breast cancer fundraising effort that takes place the last week of every July for the last 6 years. TIT Jam can be summed up in 3 words. It's camp, community, and cleanse. We're camping. It's completely community-driven, and the cleansing aspect is to create a space where it's safe to be vulnerable and open up about our biggest fears, struggles we're having in life, and how parkour is the tool that we use to strengthen ourselves.
JUMPfest is a multi-day event that combines TED Talk style lectures with parkour workshops and training.
When we can find a way to operate from the why, then the how and the what sort of just fall into place.
Come with us behind the scenes as we show you what it takes to put together TIT Jam 2016.
A little bit about my interaction with Cordelia. This is someone who's very passionate and very knowledgeable on many subjects about parkour.
I was not athletic growing up at all. I started parkour when I was 20. I'm 27 now, if you guys want to throw that math together. 7. Yeah. 7 years old, yeah. Good. Keeping up. And when I started, I couldn't do a pull-up, which I think I've said around the fire, and I, for some reason, was just really interested in parkour. I played a lot of video games. I was a tech theater person in high school. I went to film school afterwards, and then I saw a documentary. I actually saw Renee Scavington in a documentary as the first person. I was like, what is that? And just completely sucked for years and years and years, by my own standards, I would say. So I became very obsessed with how can I achieve the goals that I want to achieve. And I would say if there's anything that you really want to do that you don't know if you can do, like, I don't know, like I want to do a cone gainer someday or something crazy like that, or like I have really big goals. I don't know if I'll hit, but I want to do those big goals. I want to be able to jump 10 feet, broad jump, and I'm at about 8 feet right now. When I first started, I could probably jump about 5 feet. Like I have distinct memories of standing on this ledge that was probably like this far apart, and it was this high off the ground, and just completely petrified of it. So that's where I started when I started parkour. It was not like, yeah, I love to jump on things. I've been doing that since a kid. My parents can't pull me off of stuff. No, I was like this nerdy, shy bookworm that just was like, what is this? And I need to do this, and I don't know why. And since then have discovered for myself why it's so powerful, and that's why I like sharing it. I really like seeing people being able to get what they want out of their life. You know, you have yourself who you are now, you have your goals, and there's the actions towards your goals, which are really fun, and then there's also the just learning to enjoy the process, which is actually really, really hard. That's been a big part of my journey as well, has been learning to enjoy the process. If you are passionate about something, be a relentless student, is what I'd like to say. Be curious. Curiosity is one of the most powerful mindsets you can have, because it's humble, but it's passionate. So be a curious cat.
In 4 days, and I think the general theme of most of these has been consciousness, right? Just maintaining that constant state of awareness in whatever you're doing, right? And it's super hard. It's like there's so many distractions, but that's the biggest thing I've taken away from the 4 speakers we've had. Today is a rest day.
Rest day was exciting because we had so many people that were so excited about the t-shirts. We actually had to put in a second order.
So it is day 6 of TIT Jam 2016. Gretchen is picking up shirts for the competition tomorrow and finalizing the list of athletes that we promised we give people. And I am currently at Walmart printing out the Film Festival awards for the film festival tonight. I'm also picking up deodorant because I smell like criminally bad. And I'm now learning why you don't bring an entire hard drive to the Walmart photo center. That's a lot.
Sort of on the rest day, our format is sort of that we kind of let people go back to training spots that they maybe were at and loved, and there's another trick they're trying to, you know, hit again, or there's spots that they've heard of that didn't, you know, they didn't have a chance to go to.
Started left the girls at June, so so sad and broken hearted, to lose the father dear. Kiss me, darling mother, drank a pint of beer, me grief and tears to swallow. Off to grieve the ground, leave where I was born, with the stout not known to banish ghosts and goblins, spots the pair of bugs. You know the balls and frightened all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut the hair and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin. Whack for all the round. Well, in Mullingar the night I rested limbs so weary, started by daylight, my spirits bright and cheery. Took a drop of the pure to keep me heart from sinking. It's the Paddy's cure whenever he's up for drinking. I was always, as I regretted, I was almost tired on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut the hair and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin. Whack for all the round.
Wow.
Well, in Dublin next arrived, I thought it'd be a pity to be so soon deprived of you at that time. I decided to take a stroll down amongst the quality bundle. It was strolling in a neat locality, something crossed my mind. I looked behind, no bundle could I find upon me, sick a wobbling, inquiring for the road. We call it roads, as we march and vogue on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Justin took a group up to a water slide.
Lindsay, say cheese.
Hey, we got it.
Oh my god, that's so good.
And then we also had this super exciting, fun Colorado weather thing. It was actually like this crazy, insane hailstorm that honestly damaged like anything that could have been damaged. So people's cars, people, you know, our campsite itself kind of got totally trashed.
Yep. Oh, it's loud up here! Woo, it's loud!
It just rained at camp and hailed, and these guys got someone sleeping in the trunk.
Here at the dojo now for Noah's Film Festival. Should be good.
Welcome to the 2016 TIT Jam Film Festival. Second annual. Let's watch some movies. Massive round of applause for all the hard work. These were incredible. Best editing. Bob Reese with Moving Blocks 2. Best cinematography. Jacob Cormier and Zach Shearer for Room 205. You did it! Funniest. Sam Fraser with the warm-up. Sweet! Best trick. Kenny Sullivan with his Kong front clear. You got it. Third place. Bob Reese, Moving Blocks 2. Second place. Peyton Hanna, just an obstacle to overcome.
Thank you guys.
In first place overall, Room 205, Jacob Clement. Cool. So thank you guys so much. Keep making movies, keep creating, keep being awesome.
Okay, so earlier this week I had referenced there's an athlete that's no longer with us. So we're going to start off by just kind of letting you see exactly who Andrew Jimby Boyles is, and if any of you don't know him, you've been wearing a minus shirt all week. So the kid in the hammock is Jimby, and if you look real closely at the hammock, you will be able to see his name in the finer print. So even though Jimby's no longer with us in body, his memory still carries on, and we are very honored tonight to have his family here. So I'm going to have his father at Boyles come up here, say a few words.
For those of you who haven't met him, and for those of you who have, there's a lot of things I want to thank you on Andrew's behalf. Lo and behold, you look at this, most of this stuff is directly from you guys, from this community. His philosophy in life, what he was doing, his dedication, what he loved, a lot of it came right from you guys and what you do, and what you picked up here. And I don't have any way of saying thank you enough for what you guys did for him, as far as helping him to develop as a human and as a man, and to growing into a, you know, just growing up. And with that, I'd like to give you guys this. It's a donation to your cause. He came up here several years in a row just for this. His family and I'd like to give this to you guys in his memory. It is $1,000, a little bit over $1,000 actually, and it's for your cause, and I don't know any other way to say thank you, so really.
Get on your feet.
1,000 backflips, boy. Let's go.
His personal philosophy: happiness depends upon ourselves. Adventure is waiting. All the world is a playground. Falling is living. Since he was a little this high, he always loved Spider-Man, the innocent hero. Every obstacle is an opportunity. I just jump on things for a living. It was his ideal world right there. Always look for the beauty around you. Never gossip or speak ill of others. Mentally, he was a methodical planner. He planned out his finances, his sports training, his future. He was able to set a plan and follow it to completion. He just knew he could reach his goals without a doubt. The advice he's given to me personally: think before you speak. Red meat's not good for you. Money isn't everything, just love your life. If you're not happy, change your circumstances. Control your fear. This is who Andrew Jimby Boyles was. And most of this, as you've heard, really comes from you guys. A lot of the philosophy you have, and pay attention to it. Live your lives to that. Enjoy your lives. Love your lives. He loved his life. I encourage you to continue with that, guys. You're doing a good job, and I can't say thank you. I can't say thank you enough.
It was overwhelming, and it was really like sort of made it real, you know, that we lost one of our own. This freaking giant to me, right? He's humongous. He's like twice my size, and he's just like constantly, what can I do for you? Can I help you? Let me help. Let me serve spaghetti to this mob of guys that I don't even know. Like, let me just, whatever there is to be done, let me do it. And his family was exactly that way. Even in as difficult of circumstances as it was to be surrounded by us. You know, we're strangers to them, they don't know us. And his dad was just like so giving in a way that was exactly how he was. It's almost like by being in that room, like solely because at one point or another he identified himself as one of us, you don't have to know him. You didn't have to know him. You already, as an extension of who you are and why you're there with us in this like metal box of a room, you know, like anybody that was sitting in that room solely because of their knowledge of themselves knows who he is, knows who he was, you know, like he's one of us, you know, we're like the Lost Boys, right? If there was any question at all about what our community looks like, that was it, right? Where like these kids who've never even met this guy before are standing up in front of a room full of people, letting go of any need to like look a certain way or be a certain way or behave a certain way, and just like set themselves aside to be a part of something bigger than who they are. And that's it. That's what it's about.
Andrew and I share a birthday, July 14th, so maybe 14.
It doesn't happen very often that Justin does something that I don't expect. I was caught off guard. They share a birthday, and they share a JUMPfest, and they share a connection, and they have, and they will, and it was like, it was right there. It was present right there, like right in front of all of us, you know?
8. Nice. 9. 10. 11. 12.